Okay, Ali asked why there is a period. That's what he means by full stop after every sentence. And he used the speech to text option. And I don't know if I can increase the size here, but it does show up with a period after each sentence. So let's take a look at that option and give him possibly another option. I'm not going to get into a complete explanation as to how to use speech to text or the other feature that I'm going to show you. But let me just focus on your particular issue. First of all, you're using the text-to-speech feature, or I'm sorry, speech-to-text. It also works the other way around, but speech-to-text. And I'm looking at it from the toolbar. And if you're not familiar with, or you don't see this icon on the toolbar, all you need to do is click the menu. And in here are all of the tools that you can add to the toolbar. It's very easy to move an item up to the toolbar and then just click save. And likewise, if you wish to remove an item from the toolbar, you just drag it off and you click save. So anyway, you may be activating your text-to-speech up here off the main menu, but you can have a shortcut right here. All right, that said, let's first examine if we go in here and we want to generate a speech-to-text. Now, there's a couple of different ways of doing it. And one is we can have an SRT file, or we can have titles. And if we click the add active words to it, it automatically goes to the titles. And I tested both options, whether this option, the SRT file, or the titles. And I didn't see any difference in whether a period was generated or not. In either case, yes, the period was generated. And each time that you use it, depending on the length of whatever it is that you're translating, I assume the credits go up. I have not tested various credits. Auto match means will it match the words, the text with the words being spoken within the video clip. So we're not detecting language. We're not doing any kind of translation whatsoever. So basically, for either one of these, there was no difference. Both of them generated, both SRT and titles generated the period at the end. Okay, so, and of course, I don't know, you indicate that it's difficult to go in and remove all of the periods after each sentence. So I'm not sure if you're looking at it in this fashion here, where the period shows up, and then going in and trying to edit it right here, which is time consuming for sure. However, if you use the SRT file option, then of course when you double click on it, then you see it here. And again, I'm not recommending that you go in and remove every period, because I'm going to show you another option that doesn't generate periods. But just for a quick overview here, you can, the purpose of this thing here is to either split something or to combine something if you wanted to more closely match what's happening on the screen. And for example, we can take blank parts out of here. Actually, we do this here, this merge option. This is the opposite of the split option, the merge option. And you know what? I'm getting off topic here because you're only asking about the period. So let's focus on that and see how we can avoid generating the period on the screen. So the second option, or another way to generate it, not using the speech to text, is to use, and I will remove all of this stuff here, is to use, and I'm just going to put it right back down here. This is the basic clip that I generated at the intro. And the other option is to use the AI text-based editing. This does the same thing, but it will not place the periods on the screen. So this is probably what you'd want to use. And we are just going to generate it, and during the generation I may speed up this segment here. Okay, we're back, and we see that we have kind of the same thing what we had before. It looks a little bit different, and in order to save what we've done, we have to export it to the timeline. So yes, I do see the period here. I see the period up here. Here's a period, and these are the periods that were generated in each one of them. Here's a period, and there's a period. Now there is an option here. What we will do is we will export to the timeline. There is this delete all silent clips. We can do that also, but we won't bother doing that right here just yet. We're going to export it to the timeline, and that gives us our SRT file. And if we double click on that, we will now see that the periods are gone. There are no more periods within the text. And we can even scan down here. This is where the first period would show up, or as you call it, full stop. And this way you do not get it. And then you can simply save it. Now you can do the same merging and splitting of texts and everything like that. So you have the same features available as you do in the other one. The only thing I'm not sure about is this color option that you have added there. I did see somewhere along the way that you can colorize your subtitles, but I'm not going to get into that today. So anyway, this is the way to do it without having the periods generated. And it's called the AI text-based editing.